Hello, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? This here is your extended reading for February 2023. So you can find the information for how to schedule a personal reading in the description box of this video. Still not happy with that angle. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to do a bunch of babbling. I just want to jump right into this. Once I get this damn hoodie off. All right. I want to just jump right in. What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Starting these off with the next person due to come in. The next soul connection. The next soul contract due to come into Scorpio's life. Let's just get a general energetic outline of how that's going to look. Let's see. Oh, uh-oh, not this. Oh, man. Codependency connection. I don't know who the codependent one is, but looks like it might be a codependency connection. I don't have time for that lecture today. I don't. All right. Ooh, man. I'm kind of feeling like there's red flags all over the place, too. Now, okay. Before we move on, a codependency connection isn't necessarily a guaranteed deal breaker. Okay? Red flags aren't necessarily a guaranteed deal breaker. Not always. They don't have to be. Always, somebody here is still in love with a past person. Yeah. Oh, man. We got that King of Swords there. I'm kind of feeling like this person, I'm going to have to dig their intentions up a little bit more after this, but kind of feels to me like this person needs a sex partner to help them get over heartbreak. That's what this feels like to me. King of Pentacles and King of Swords. Okay, these are two of the most cold, detached, emotionally unavailable men in the entire tarot. These two dudes right here. The Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, red flags. But the question is, are you missing the red flags or are you addressing them? That's the question. Okay, let's dig a little bit deeper into their intentions. Hang on, I'm going to turn my heater off, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Let's dig a little bit deeper into their intentions. Need a sex partner to get over some heartbreak. That's dangerous. We've all done it, though. We've all done it, but how many? Okay, show of hands. You know you've done that. We've all done that. How often does that turn out to be a good thing? How many times has that turned into something successful? It doesn't, does it? Nope, it doesn't. It may serve as a little temporary distraction, a very successful temporary distraction, may I add, but you don't ever see that turn into anything successful. 7 of Wands reversed. 2 more. Okay. Oh, there we go again. There's that King of Swords again. You see it. Hermit. I feel like this person kind of wants to just like, I don't know. I feel like they're afraid of an emotional connection. With the Hermit and the King of Swords. Yeah, they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of abandonment. And they're afraid of commitment. So I don't think they're actually trying to get back with their ex. I don't think that. I don't think that, but they're still afraid of commitment. Queen of Swords. So it's like they want a connection with somebody where they're afraid of a really, really intense emotional connection. They want kind of like almost like a no strings attached type of connection is what it looks like to me. Star card reversed. Okay. Knight of Swords reversed. So the final verdict I'm going to give is I don't think the intentions are bad. I don't think they're bad. Meaning, I don't think. Shit. I might have spoke a little too soon. Okay, well, let me put it to you like this. I don't think they are coming from a bad place, but they could turn into something bad, possibly. Let's jump into the outcome then, man. Could be a Virgo for some of you. We're going to have to get the advice on this too. But first, what's the outcome? Okay, Ten of Swords reversed. I'm sorry, Ten of Wands reversed. Oh, I feel like you're about to walk away from this. With the Eight of Cups, yeah, you're making a head over heart decision. Death card, Eight of Cups. I feel like you're going to stop this in its tracks. Put an end to it and walk away from it. Strength card. Yeah. You're making a head over heart decision to do what you know needs to be done. Okay. Focusing on your work and your finance. For those of you who make the decision to say, you know what? I don't have time for this love shit right now. I'm focusing on my career, focusing on my building my empire and whatnot. It looks like there's a lot of energy supporting you. You'll be very successful in that regard. Let's get the advice, though, man. Let's get the advice. That's a bummer. Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Knight of Swords. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So, Hierophant reversed again. Okay. All right. So, I think that this would have some potential if you would talk to this person and get to know them a little bit better and maybe take it just a little bit slower. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Don't allow it to turn into just a sex-based connection. Because you know that's really, really easy to do. I think what I would say, I would say talk to this person. Get to know them. And when I say get to know them, what I mean is like observe them for who they really are. Watch how they treat other people. Like say y'all go out to eat or something like that. Watch how they treat the waiter. Let's say it's somebody at the workplace, for example. Watch how they treat the coworkers. Watch how they treat their friends. Just observe. This is where you're going to see most of the red flags about a person. You know, whenever it's just you and them one-on-one, sometimes the red flags are a little bit hard to put your finger on sometimes, but it's really easy if you sit back and watch how they treat other people. You know, and a workplace scenario is like one of the best places to do this. It's like, oh, well, I just saw you lie to your friend. You and this person are supposed to be friends, but you're talking behind their back and you just lied to them. I don't trust you. You know, that type of thing. Get to know them a little bit better on a closer, more intimate level. Okay. But no drama. No drama. Don't be too demanding. Don't be too demanding. I'll tell you, that's one thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Every connection I have ever had with a Scorpio that went horribly wrong, usually it was over them being too demanding. I'm an Aquarius, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you ain't going to demand shit out of an Aquarius. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I get Scorpio Aquarius readings all the time, dude. All the time. Yeah. I mean, I would say if that's you, watch out for that combination. Anyway, fixed air and fixed water. But yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that was kind of weird. All right. Whatever. Let's look at the new person. If you're not dealing with a new person who just recently showed up in your life, this is not for you. 8 of Wands. For some of you, you could be talking to somebody at a distance, possibly. So for those of you wondering whether or not this person is supposed to be a part of your life path, yes. I don't know why it's telling me to tell you that. I do get that question a lot, though, and it kind of makes me scratch my head. Sometimes people are like, is this person meant to be in my life? And I'm like, if they weren't, they wouldn't be. You know, like, so for those of you wondering whether or not, I don't know if this person's supposed to be a part of my life path. At least for now, yes, they are. At least for now, yes, they are. I'm a little bit concerned about this, though. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This person does have really intense feelings for you, though. They do. They may show it in a funny way with that Emperor energy right there. I see some disagreements, some conflict popping up here. Okay. All right, whatever. Damn. That was very scattered. Fine, whatever. Let's just look at their intentions then. Let's jump straight into the intentions, the energy, what this person, what kind of person they are. Let's see. What's their energy look like? Afraid of abandonment. Why does that keep coming up? They have a fear of being abandoned and ghosted. They've probably been ghosted in the past and they're afraid of it. So this person is not playing games and they are really, really, really big on not wanting to waste their time. They don't want no drama. I'm kind of feeling like this person might be the type to run from drama, especially unnecessary drama. You know, you're going to start a little unnecessary argument with me. Pew, I'm gone. Kind of feel like they probably would run from drama. That's what this feels like. We got all these kings in the upright, though. King of Swords, King of Wands. We got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this person's definitely looking for something very serious. No games, no bullshit. Honestly, they'll probably run. They'll probably, as soon as they get their first little whiff of some bullshit, they'll probably run. They will probably run. Yeah. Okay. They don't want to, though. I do think they are catching feelings for you. They see potential. All right. Outcome time. Okay, Two of Cups. Okay, so for those of you wondering whether or not separation is happening anytime soon, I don't think so. With the Tower card reversed and the Two of Cups. King of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed, though. So for those of you struggling on an emotional connection, I'm still seeing that moving kind of slow. Okay, it looks pretty good. Kind of looks boring to me, honestly. It doesn't look like much. I see kind of a boring flat line, not a whole lot of improvement, but I also don't see it crashing and burning either. Kind of slow and boring. Things are moving forward between the two of you, very slow and very boring. But you are letting your guard down very slowly, and so are they. You're both letting your guards down slow, I think. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. What is it with this right here? Honestly, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I kind of feel like you are kind of holding back and remaining just a little bit closed off. Not letting them in all the way just yet. I wouldn't say keeping them at an arm's distance. I guess some of you could probably say that, but I wouldn't quite put it like that. You're letting them in, but only so far. You know, you're letting them in. They're in, but only so far. You're not letting them in too deep. Definitely not letting them in on your secrets yet, are you? Man, I swear, the secret was invented by a Scorpio. Scorpio invented secrets, dude. And you got to be real close to somebody before you let them in on your secrets, don't you? The only thing I never get, though, man, I'm like, sometimes Scorpios be keeping secrets that's like, why did you even keep that a secret? What was the point of that? Like, I'm always scratching my head, like, some of the shit y'all keep secret. For what reason? I'm like, why? What's the point? Nobody cares. Like, why keep it a secret? But, whatever. That's just how y'all roll, I guess. To each their own. Okay. All right. Well, let's get the advice here. Let's get the advice here. What's the advice? Advice for Scorpio and the new person. Oh, do not abandon this. Dude, how many times the Five of Pentacles got to come out for you? Upright, reversed, upright, reversed, upright, reversed. Okay, for those of you who are keeping secrets, okay, don't let this person in on that just yet. I kind of feel like you're already doing that, though, so I don't know why that came out as the advice. Unless you're wondering, for some of you, if you're going back and forth wondering whether or not that's what you should be doing. Should I be letting this person all the way in and letting them in on my deepest, private, secretive life or whatever? No, you're good keeping them where they're at. Keep it that way until this person proves to you how serious they are, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, but give it time. Give it time for this person to prove to you. Now, again, that's going to be different for every individual. Like, how do I know where to draw the line and, like, determine that you have proven to me that you're serious? It's going to be different for everybody. I think I would say probably within 2 months. They say, psychology says 3 months. Yeah, I could see 3 months, but I don't even think that it has to be 3. I think within 2 months. Within 2 months, a person's true intentions will start bubbling up to the surface. You got to be looking real closely. But if you're studying, if you're watching, making sure they're showing up and showing out, actions matching up with their words, they do what they say they're going to do, they follow up with what they say. You know what I'm saying? They say what they mean what they say, they do what they say, and this stays consistent for 2 straight months. That's when I think you can start letting them in a little bit more. Okay. General messages time. General messages. Man, we had a bunch of you show up here today, didn't we? You know what always confuses me? Like, so many more people show up for the single sign readings than the all sign readings. I've always wondered that. I was like, what? I mean, not like so many more, but like if 200 of each sign showed up to each all signs reading, dude, there would be thousands. There'll be like 10,000 people watching me. 10,000 people tuning in live. All right. General messages. King of Cups. So this is general, career, finance, friends, family, anything but love. I think this has something to do with somebody. Could be a very close friend, somebody that you love, like family, possibly. Thank you, Michelle, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Yep, this is family. Feeling like there's somebody in your family that you feel like you can't trust. There's somebody in your family you don't really trust. For some of you, they could possibly be playing mind games with you. There's like some kind of unspoken tension, some bitterness. I kind of feel like they're an undercover hater, honestly. Yeah, I feel like you got an undercover hater in your family. Man, y'all don't know how real that is, dude. You don't know how real that is. I promise you, I guarantee you that at least one person that's watching this video, you're going to experience this. Like, you're real close with your family. Like, say, for example, everybody in your family, nobody in your family has made over $50,000 a year. And all of a sudden, you start a business and you start cracking six figures. Then the tongue starts flicking. Then you start seeing who's an undercover hater. They get mad. They start trying to sabotage you because they don't like seeing you successful. They don't want to see you doing better than them. So the tongue starts flicking. They start slithering. It's like, oh, shit. And you'll realize, was you ever even really on my side? Or did you only like me as long as I was down on your level? You're not cheering me on? Like, what the fuck? I think some of y'all got an undercover hater in your family. Yup. For some of you, it could possibly be your dad, maybe. Hopefully not. That's not a good person to be an undercover hater. Either way, though, whoever it is, somebody in your family, somebody that you have a lot of feelings for, a lot of love for, you suspect you may not be able to trust them and that they may be an undercover hater. Okay, let's get, I guess, random freestyle advice. Random freestyle advice. Four of Cups reversed. Okay. One question I get very frequently is, did I make the right choice? Like, say, for example, somebody got a new job somewhere or started going to school somewhere or something like that. And I'll always get that question, am I on the right path? And I'm like, look, the universe is not going to open a door for you that you shouldn't walk through. Now, I know what they're asking me. What they're actually asking me is this going to yield a positive result? We don't really want to look at it like that always. That's thinking too small. What we want to think is big picture. Like, if I start a new job somewhere, let's say I'm only working there for 3 months and then get fired. That doesn't mean I was on the wrong path. Bet you I learned something during that 3 months that I'm going to use in the future. Like, whenever. So the point that I'm making is, don't pass up an opportunity. Don't do that. We need to learn. There's two things that we need to learn how to do. We need to learn how to tell when the universe is saying yes and when the universe is saying no. One really horrible habit that we have as humans, because we think so small, is we walk right past an open door and try to kick down a closed door. It's the metaphorical door, okay? If the universe keeps slamming the same door shut in your face over and over and over and over and over, back away from it. When a doorway opens and you're being nudged to walk through it, walk through it. Thank you, Michelle, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Trust the process as well. Only take control of what you actually have control of. See, one thing that a lot of people don't understand about the universe, they always want to sit around and wait for the right moment. And it's like very rarely does that ever happen. There's always exceptions to the rule, okay? But 99% of the time, that right moment is never going to come. The universe is never going to say, okay, this is what you need to do next. You have to pick a path and start walking. You have to start moving first before the universe can take the steering wheel and start guiding you in the right direction. Learn to walk away from soul contracts. Learn to identify when a soul contract is complete. Learn to identify that. Okay? You'll feel an energetic shift. Okay? Somebody comes into your life. The two of you you think everything is going one way. You think you know this person like the back of your hand. Then all of a sudden you wake up one day and their energy changes. And usually that kind of triggers your defenses, doesn't it? It's like, what's going on with you? You start watching them real close. There's a funny vibe coming off of you. Well, what's happened is whatever was in your all soul contract, you completed it. So now the universe is trying to pull the two of you apart. And it starts off really subtle, but very noticeable. And then it keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder between the two of you until there's just this funky fucking energy between the two of you that is just like a big purple elephant in the room. It's unspoken. Nobody's saying anything about it. Learn to identify when a soul contract is complete. If we don't walk away from it when we are supposed to, usually the universe will do something kind of ugly to try to force us apart. So if something happens and forces the two of you apart, keep walking. The universe doesn't rip you and another person apart out of your control for no reason. Learn to identify when a soul contract is complete and learn to walk away from connections that are no longer serving you as well. You shouldn't have to fight for love. I think I'm going to wrap it up on that one. Another question I get very frequently. Should I continue to fight for this? And I'll always tell you the same thing. Before the first tarot card hits the table, you never should have been fighting for it to begin with. I don't know where so many people get that idea that you should fight for love. I shouldn't have to fight for love. If I have to fight for it, that's a love I don't want. That's a love I don't want. I don't want somebody I have to fight for. Why the fuck would I want somebody I have to fight for? If I have to fight for it, that means I probably shouldn't have it. If I have to fight to keep you, that probably means you don't really want me. If you don't know whether or not you want me or somebody else, take them. I don't want you. Nah, get away from me. I ain't playing that game. Don't chase. That's another thing you shouldn't have to do. You should not have to chase anybody. You should not have to try really, 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 really hard to try to get somebody to like you. If you don't see my value, all right, whatever then. I'm not chasing your ass. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. You got me fucked up. Chase you for what? I shouldn't have to. The universe is not an idiot. The universe did not pair me up with my life partner and make that somebody that I would have to chase. The universe is not that stupid. If I have to chase you, you're not the person the universe picked for me. The universe is not that stupid. All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.